Good morning. Figured we'd get some snakes out and maybe I'd give my opinion on what I think about snakes and certain things. About, some people say, oh, you shouldn't take them anywhere. And I'm not saying that you should take them out and take them to the fair and go take them to a parade or some motorcycle event. But take them. There are certain snakes that I have that I could go and take and go like 3 miles away from here and take them to a nice quiet park and just hang out with them. Not much different than doing it right outside here at my house. That's my opinion, but I do have snakes, and not all snakes are the same. Just like not all dogs I would take everywhere. I can take him everywhere. He is awesome with kids, all people. It doesn't matter if he doesn't know you. But then there are some dogs that you shouldn't take everywhere. It's the same thing with snakes. I mean, snakes aren't much different than your household animals, really. I will say it, some enjoy being handled, actually get stimulation from it. Some might not actually enjoy it, but it's never been an issue. But let's get a snake out here. Can you see her? Probably not. Oh, there she is. See what she's doing? And we're just reaching like this because she hates being handled so much, And like I said, this is my opinion. I am by far no expert, but I see so many people out there talking about how, oh, you shouldn't take your snakes out. I mean, yes, granted, this thing was some guy surfing with his snake, and whatever, carpet python or something like that, and and that what got me thinking, because then there was all kinds of people, and I'm not saying take your snake and go surfing. No, I thought that with myself was a little ridiculous, but there's no reason, I'm gonna go in the grocery store real quick, and I've got one of my snakes out. The grocery store is like a half a mile away, and yes, I've taken my snakes in the car before, and what do you guys walk yours to the vet? I mean, there are going to be times that you're going to need to take them in a vehicle, and there are other times that you're just going to be taking them in the vehicle because that they're the type of snake that enjoys and doesn't mind being handled and being out. I mean, we all got to go and figure out our own snakes. See how much better she is from the last video? I think it's because she was just head shed. Oh, now it's going to wash out because it's too high. I don't know. But like I said, yes, I have some. I wouldn't take Raven and take her to the park, but I don't have no problem taking her outside here. When it's nice. If I've got to put a sweatshirt on to be in this room, which never happens, but if I had to have a sweatshirt on in here, I definitely wouldn't be holding my snakes, because obviously it's too cold. If you've got to have a sweatshirt on to keep you warm, there's no reason to have your snakes out. I see that a lot. I see people taking pictures and whatnot of they got a sweatshirt on, but they got the snake out, and the first thing that I think of in my head is what in the hell's that snake doing out if it's that cold in there that you have to have a sweatshirt on to keep you warm? Why would you have your snake out? And this girl, I could take. I'm not saying I'm gonna, but I could take and go run real quick, run down the grocery store, grab something quick. I'm not saying do a whole shopping list, but I could run in and grab a thing of milk or whatever, a couple items, and then, come home. She would be fine. There'd be no worries, I hate being in these videos. I wish I could just shoot the snakes. But surfing, yeah, I would not take any of mine surfing. I wouldn't take mine swimming. I wouldn't go canoeing with them. I mean, and snakes, they all at some point, most all species have had to go, and whether they went in the water because they were getting away from a predator, or if they just wanted to change their scenery, their environment, but snakes aren't like petrified of water. Yes, I'm not saying it's their most favorite thing, but it's not one of those things that, oh, I see you. I see you. Oh, I thought she was getting on a chair. And I'm just rambling. Like I said, it's just my opinion on some things that came up. But I definitely think that certain snakes, yes, might just want to be left alone. But it doesn't mean that they're going to get defensive or aggressive. I mean, like I said, I got 39 snakes, and I don't have any assholes. I really don't. I don't have any that I'm like, oh, I have to really look out for. Like I said, Raven just gives me that vibe that, she's, I don't know, maybe it's just I can sense the wildness in her, for her compared to these other captive bred, moths. And I'll say it again, I didn't know she was wild caught when I bought it. I don't recommend that anybody buy any animal, that's been taken from the wild. But it happens sometimes. And she's been a sweetheart. But for the last couple days, I just fed her, and she's still kind of in food mode. Because normally when I open her tub up, she just lays there. Doesn't even really lift her head up. And the last 2 days, every time I open her tub up, she's right here, and she's got that boa posture. Hey, throw something in front of me. It could be winter time's coming. A couple months from now, it'll be 30 below. Yeah. And sometimes colder. But if she hated this, she would be like really trying to get away. And you can see I'm not really restricting her. Yeah, I'm trying to keep her, within reason to me. But she's got my hand. I'm not holding her. Now, if she really wanted to get away from me, you've seen snakes how they are. If she was really trying to get away from me, she could get away from me. Oh. But this is her normal behavior. She moves around some, but she don't really normally try to get too far. She's just coming around this side. Yep. See? I mean, oh yeah, she hates it. I'm so abusive because, I hold my snakes, and, there's no way they could be happy in tubs. Just no way. I got 39 and I don't get bit. I don't get hissed at. Matter of fact, let me show you something. Can you see this girl? I hope it picks up on the camera. She is deep in blue. Her eyes can't get no bluer than that. And watch. Can you see? Now watch. Watch her demeanor. This is how she normally does. You know, it's moving around. But do you see? She's not scared. She's looking around. Can't see it all. Oh, so stressed. So stressed. Look at her. She's even holding still. Oh my word. Oh. I love them when they're in blue though. Look at those eyes. She's so pretty. And she's got wicked iridescence too, even though she's in shed. No, I wouldn't recommend that. I don't hold all my snakes that are in blue. I can. And yes, I have. If they go to the bathroom and they're in blue, I'm going to change them. I'm not going to wait till they go and shed. And this is just from respect, patience, you know, and handling. Look. Oh. Horrible. She hates it. I mean, I hadn't even been paying attention to her. Oh, hates it. They hate to be held. Oh my God. Don't hold your snake. It's in blue. There's a lot of people out there, and I think a lot of people that don't even have snakes. I think a lot of people that don't even have snakes are the ones that are giving all these idiot comments. It's like if you don't have at least a snake, then you shouldn't be commenting on anybody else that does have a snake. Let the educational people talk. Or the educated people talk, I should say. I hope that shows. I don't see people doing this like it helps. I don't think it does. But anyway, I'll put her back. But yeah, see? Look at how stressed she is. Oh my word. Ooh. I'm such a bad keeper. I'm such a bad keeper. See, she's more worried about going back into her tub than she is worried about sitting here with me. That is absolutely funny. Huh? She feels more. Oh, there she goes. Oh, I gotta get it closed up. Oh, this is so hard with on one hand. Look, she doesn't even want to go back. That's how uncomfortable she is. Oh. I'm gonna need both hands, I guess. There we go. Yeah, it's so uncomfortable. She'd rather stay with me. And this one that I haven't even been paying attention to. Look, it's still right here. People, use your own judgment sometimes. You know, read your snakes. If you really, and you can tell, I'm a keeper at heart. I'm not no breeder. I don't want to be nobody. I just want to be take care of these guys. Take care of them and interact with them and have them for as long as I can. And I'm damn confident when I say they're gonna have a good home for the rest of their life, because I will make sure of it. My animals come first. My animals and my kids always came first. Now my kids are all older. Now I'm all about my animals. Oh, speaking of animals, I'm probably going to shoot a Savannah monitor video. It's going to be on here, I know. Some people probably don't want to see nothing but snakes on here, but I want to show Dino too. Dino's cool. She was in here, and I actually moved her back into the living room because she'd been in the living room since I got her when she was like this big, literally. She was like less than 6 inches long, and she's Christ almost 2 feet long now. But anyway, I had her out since I had her. She's been in that 2x4 enclosure, and it was out in the living room. Well, all the snakes were, and when we moved all the snakes into this room, we moved her in here with them. Well, I had her in here for about a month, and to me, she acted depressed. She wasn't acting her normal self, and I've had her through 2 winters now, so it's not like, oh, winter time's coming. No, it was nothing like that. It was just, and it seemed like she was depressed. When I come in this room, she'd be so happy, and you could tell she, running all around because I let her run around in this room. I got it Dino proofed, so I could just put her down on the ground and literally gate off the front door to this room, and I could go in the other room, do whatever, and then come back in here, and she'd be fine. I Dino proofed it. So, and that's what I was doing. But when I could tell she acted depressed. So I moved her back out in the living room. So, and now that she's back out in the living room, she's happy. She can watch TV again. Because she likes to watch TV. It seems funny, but my dinosaur likes to watch TV. Yeah. Foxy. My Foxy girl. She got a tail in my shirt. Let me turn it back too so you can see what she's actually doing. I can't see though. Oh, looks like she's just sitting halfway down my back. I'm trying to get away. She hates it. See? That's why when I get irritated. I don't get mad because I just chalk it up to, idiots. Sorry. Idiots. Oh. But hey, thank you for all the people that have been commenting. Yeah, all the people. I've gotten 4 or 5 comments, so it's not like it's that big of a deal, but I mean, it is a big deal because I don't normally get any comments, so it's pretty cool. And thanks for the likes because I have gotten a few likes, and it does make it to where you feel like shooting videos. The views are nice, but then again, if they're clicking on it and watching 20 seconds and then turning it off, they're counting it as a view, but is it really a view? Now, when I get a like, I look at that as an actual view. Comments of honestly the best are the best. If anybody's shooting videos, because these videos aren't that easy. People think, oh yeah, you just throw a camera on and start talking. Look at that's all you do. Yeah, I guess I kind of do, but that's also why I don't get any views. People always want to watch these educational guys, and there are a lot of educational guys that you can tell. I feel that Nerd, I watch Nerd because I feel he's like me. He actually truly loves animals. He's not in it for the money. I'm not in it for the money. I only in it for these guys. I really am. It is. I breed only to help pay for these guys. It gets expensive the more snakes you have. But that's the only reason I breed. It's not because I want to be somebody. I don't want to be a mutation creation. I don't. produce a few snakes so I can go and, you know, help put into these guys and produce some really nice snakes for myself, you know. You know, I'd love to produce something like this. I'd love to be able to take credit for producing something like this girl, but I didn't. I bought her. And it's funny, I get a lot of comments that guys go, "Oh, I can really tell that you love your animals." I don't know why. I mean, minus I'm not just swinging them around like I see in a lot of videos. Guys come on, "Oh, check this one out. It's all fucking bobbleheading around." And oh, that's the ones that are in it for the money, because they don't give two shits about what that snake's fucking going through. I do. Oh, this girl's such a sweetheart. Oh, I'll take Roxy out. This is Foxy. Roxy's my Dumeril. She just shed yesterday, so I should probably take her out. Damn video's washing out. I don't know why I keep holding my arm up like that when I can just do this. And I think it looks better. I don't know. I'm sorry, girl. I'm not doing you justice. I kind of like to let people see that I'm really not afraid to have them up around my face. Look, she's wrapped me. She wrapped my wrist because she, you know, so adamant about getting away. I have not touched her or, you know, redirected her in any way. You can tell she must hate it. Hates it. Oh my word, I'm the worst person out there because I got snakes that don't run away from me because they're scared. She's too scared to run away. Karens. So irritated by Karens. And if your name's Karen and you're not a Karen, I'm sorry. I do realize there are some Karens out there that aren't actually like Karens. No, you're not getting to that chair. Look, there she goes. Just lay down. Come right back. I'm coming right back. Alright, I'm going to put her away and we'll grab Roxy before we finish this video up. Here's Roxy. She just shed, like I said, 2 days ago. And she was sleeping. She was sleeping. But this is a lazy bozo. Lazy bozo. Lazy boa. Dumerils stands for lazy snake. And I've never gotten bit by her, but I've been seeing that they say that these are definitely one that you probably don't want to get bit by. Because I guess they don't have like huge teeth, but I guess they're bigger than your average, your normal boa, like even your red tail boas, they say. But these are what I would, my opinion, again, and I'm no expert, but I do at least own one and watch other videos. I would say these are probably the least likely to bite you. Because they are just, she is so chill, even coming out and not really wanting to be out. This is her temperament. This is the temperament of my snakes when they come out, even if they don't really want to be out, because they're fine with it. They know they're not going to get herky jerked around. I'm going to pretty much let them do what they want within reason, you know. I'll kick my feet up on the coffee table and set her in my lap and let her stretch right out across my feet. You know, have my feet crossed up on the coffee table and let her stretch right out, and she'll just lay there. You know, she don't care about going anywhere. Let's see if we can't get her eyes on here. Her eyes are like white. How about that orange? Can you see the orangish pink around that, her markings? She gets fired up. They stick right out when she's fired up. She's so pretty. I love her pattern. She got pinks. I mean, wicked pinks. Like light pinks, and I don't know, this like off-white, almost an antique white that highlights in her, on her pattern here. If she'd let go of my finger, I'd point it out, but I can't. Because she's got my fingers wrapped up. She's actually getting fired up now. Her head's gotten wicked pink. Good tongue flickers though. But it's gonna bite me. Oh God. Look how stressed she is trying to get away. And I'm just keeping her from going. See, I've got her restrained. I got her restrained to where she can't get away. Yeah, she feels threatened. That's why she's not moving. You know. I know, maybe I'm just being ridiculous. And I could be. But I just find it funny that snakes are an animal, and for people to think that animals could not benefit from human interaction, I think is just completely crazy. There's always that exception to every rule. I mean, again, I'm not recommending go out and get yourself an alligator because it's going to let you swim with it. But we've seen those videos of them alligators that have been brought up from certain people their whole life, and they're swimming with them. And they've turned them up on its back. They're rubbing it on its belly. Now, I'm not saying go out and do that, but it's just proof. You've seen the lion videos where the guys raise the cubs and then he goes back after they're older. And I mean, how much more proof do you need, Karen? I mean, I'm not saying that every, all animals like that, but I'm just saying there are animals out there that definitely benefit, and we benefit. And maybe that's what it is more than anything, is that I get more I feel it benefits me more for me to interact with animals than it does to interact with people. I get way more enjoyment doing this right here, what I'm doing, just holding the snake and letting her do whatever she wants, giving her free time, as I call it, because she could do whatever she wants. If she wanted to get down on the ground in here, I could, and I have no problem doing that. But she don't have no cares to get away from me. She's actually getting herself anchored right up on me, actually. But anyway, snakes and us and all animals, we could benefit so much from, stopping and interacting with them a little bit here and there. I always stop and see the horses whenever we're out, but on the motorcycles, and we stop and there's a horse nearby. I'll walk over. I know, and maybe not the smartest thing, because there are people out there that will mess with people's horses, but I would never. I'm just there I like to pat them, talk to them, say how you doing. When we go anywhere, I'm the first one to go say hello to the animals first. You want to get me to come visit. Have yourself some animals. I'll come visit. Party full of people. Nah. I'll stay home, hang out with my snakes. Alright, 30-minute video. Holy shit. Isn't that amazing for not having shit to talk about? How I can just go on forever. But anyway, this is my Dumerils, and she is fired up now. Can you see how pink she is? It's not showing. It's still not showing. Well, I tried. But anyway, that's Roxy. Alright, I hope everybody has a good day. Have a good rest of the week. And remember, if you can't be good at it. Cheers.